Okay, I wanted to show you my brow routine because it has changed, and I wanted to do an updated tutorial to show you what I do with it. So the first thing I like to start off with is my Naked Skin concealer. This is in the color Light Neutral. And then I like to take a flat brush, which looks like this. Hopefully that's in focus so you can see it. And then I will take a little bit of this concealer and just put a little bit on the tip of the brush. This is how I like to kind of draw my invisible line because my eyebrows are naturally so bright you can see they virtually just disappear into my skin. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of start dabbing like this and getting that shape. You can see it's really rough looking right now. So I'm going to start then going in a little further and sort of carving out the shape that I want. You can do this with your brow pencil if you want, or your eyeshadow, whatever it is you're using. I just prefer to do it this way because if I mess up, it's easy to remedy without messing up the rest of my eyebrows. So as you can see here, let's see in focus. Then I'm going to do the same thing, get a little on the brush, and I'm going to go over the top. The top is where I have the most problems. So I'm going to start by getting some of that excess off the brush and then drawing the shape closer and closer to that hairline. So you can see, let's see. There. So you can see what shape I'm drawing my brow to be. Alright, so there's the brow. Not looking very awesome yet, but I promise it will. The next thing is I like to use the Sephora, where is it? Sephora crayon. It's the retractable waterproof crayon in Rich Chestnut for this. I guess it would go this way. And I don't like the spoolie, so I like to use my Anastasia Brow Wiz spoolie. I'm out of Brow Wiz, and I found that this is a very good alternative, and it's much cheaper. So I'll go ahead and just lightly go through my brows, and then I'm going to take my Rich Chestnut. Let me make sure I'm in focus for you, and I'm going to start drawing along that line that we made with the concealer. And as I get to the inner corner, I start to flick that up a little bit. And then I take the spoolie again and just lightly go through it to kind of blend the crayon. Now, as you can see, I have this little part of the tail here that didn't get done. So I'm just going to go back and draw it there. And then I like to take my fingers and just go along the edges to soften them a little bit. Usually I would have a primer on my face before I do this part. So just something to think about, but I did want to show you my updated brow routine so you knew how to do it. So there is my brow. You can put clear brow gel over this, which I will be doing. Alright, so here's my updated brow. You can see it's nice and perfect. I really don't have to do anything to it. If I feel like I didn't do that great of a job with it, then a lot of times what I'll do is just retake that brush with no additional product on it and just go along those lines again. That'll give you a nice chiseled look to your brow. And like I said, I don't have my foundation on. My skin and everything is darker than my face, so I know the color looks a little funky on camera, but we're going to take care of that. So the last step is the clear brow gel. I like to use the ELF brow gel. You can use Anastasia if you want, but I feel like the clear brow gel is not really worth the extra money. Like if I'm going to spend a lot of money, it's going to be on something more than a brow gel, like a palette or a really great eyeshadow or blush or foundation. So there we go. So that is my brow, and as you can see, it looks more natural. It looks nice and cut. It looks perfect, especially for my hair color, which you can see is kind of a crazy color. So with that said, I'm gonna put that back on, and ta-da, there's my brow. Finished, unfinished. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and my baby crying. My third baby, FYI. I've had another baby since the last time I did a YouTube video. Let's see if she can make her debut. Oh, this is Clara. Hi, Clara. Hello. Oh, she's upset. This is Clara Star. She is 11 weeks old today. She's almost 3 months old. Look at that chin. She takes after her mama. Well, of course she does. Alright, let's do the other brow really quick, and I'll stay zoomed out on this one so you can see it less close up. So I take my concealer, put a little bit on this brush, and start drawing that shape. Come in a little bit so you can see. So this is an example of a fuller brow. This is an example of a thinner brow. This one is a little less natural looking than this one because it is so thick. But if you want to look a little bit younger, this will also make your eyes look a little bit more open. And to do the same thing on the other side, you'll just draw the line a little bit bigger. So you'll start on top of the line here and take that down. And there you go. There are the eyebrows. So you get two different versions, a thinner one or a thicker one. And like I said, you just take your finger, you go back in and blend, and then you can take your clear brow gel and go over that to keep those brows in place if they're a little longer. There you go. And you're done. Perfect. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. As you can see, the eyebrows look good. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!